What up, guys? It's a new day. We went down to Spiegler yesterday, RJ and I and Molly, and we met with Matthias, the owner, and he helped us get our front brakes situated. So we're heading to the lab because while the front brakes are great, rear brake, well, we didn't mess it up, but the way it was tapped and the bracket it was sitting on, the pins, the bolts that had it tapped in sheared off when we were doing the test to make sure all the brakes locked. So we're gonna go, and I mean, it's a perfect day out. It's like 65 degrees, the sun's down. We're gonna do some driving. What do you say? Anything?
Let's go.
And hopefully we can get this fixed. We gotta make a couple more part runs and get the rest of this thing ready to go. So we just made a couple adjustments. We got this in finally, officially. We made the rivets 5/32 instead of an 1/8, so this thing's a lot sturdier, keeping it from rattling. On the rear, we're still having, I thought we got this figured out, but it's still, to make it not stall, the thickness in there is a little looser now, so now we're having a little more issues, so that needs to be done. We took the cover off, but we're gonna go down, give it some little testing in and see what happens. Okay, we just got to the testing mounds. There's a little back area here. We're gonna do a little testing. I'm gonna throw the GoPro on the mount, so I'm probably not gonna do much speaking, and let's just see how it works now with the updated things we did.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So we just got done testing, and we got cut a little short. I rolled the buggy and I off my leg, kind of, just my cap. I'm just but yeah, but no, we rolled it. So unfortunately, what happened?
You were an idiot?
What did I do?
You were an idiot.
I rolled it.
And did exactly what I was told not to do on Tuesday.
I rolled it, and I like pulled my leg real bad, and then on top of that, the gas pedal, it was just a little aluminum pedal. It sheared where it attached real bad, so now we don't have a gas pedal, and we don't have a way to drive this, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, it's cast aluminum. I don't even know how to weld aluminum, so we're gonna work on this. But yeah, that was bad time. So we're gonna grab break for lunch.
Bad driver. You see, I had been running it for about, probably 10-15 minutes, just beating the snot out of it, and then you get this guy, comes over, calls himself a race car driver, thinks he knows everything, so he starts trying to ramp off stuff, and then what do you know, stuff's broke. So
all right, guys, I did a little more work off camera. I'm kind of pissed off from the roll. We actually, I'll put a picture up somewhere here, but the gas pedal got sheared real bad, really bad, and our competition's in like a week, so we're ordering another one, but I don't know when it's gonna get here. I started practicing how to weld some aluminum, and it's not done yet and still a work in progress, but we started rehabbing kind of the contour of the gas pedal, and I drilled the 1/4-inch hole back in, create a slot up there. This is my first ever time welding aluminum, so I'm still getting the hang of it. I did practice laying a few beads down. It's coming along. I don't know how good they are. I mean, the beads aren't bad. They're not perfect, but first time ever welding aluminum. We're working on rehabbing the gas pedal, and we're gonna order another one, but for the time being, hopefully this will do it, and we can get this thing back and running so we can do a little more testing. So we did a little more work, and we actually did a little rehab on the pedal and grinded it down, and our spring fits now, and the part that actuates fixed. We got RJ here. He's working on getting this up and going, and hopefully we can get this back on the road and driving again. All right, we got RJ here. Say something.
What's up?
We actually, I think we got the pedal rehabbed and back on here. What do you think? You think it's gonna work?
Till it breaks.
Little hope. Very little hope.
I got you, man. You got it. It'll work.
No, now he's trying to make me feel good because he thinks I suck at welding aluminum.
Oh, I mean,
I do, but you know what? It's on here. We'll deal with that in a second. But so yeah, we're gonna go out and hopefully do a little more testing. Hopefully, actually, you know what? This time I just won't drive it, so I let other people drive. So I'm gonna keep rolling. So yeah. All right, we got the car in front of us. We got RJ. We used some aluminum filler rod. First time ever welding aluminum, but we did a quick rehab on the pedal, and it's RJ worked his magic, got it back in there with the spring.
It was all you,
And
man.
yeah, we're back to testing. It took a little bit, but you know what? This is better than not racing, and we're probably gonna order a new pedal, right? But until we do that, I mean, this pedal's probably stronger than it was before, so I'm really happy. Yeah, hopefully. We got Adam. Hey. Hopefully it's stronger than before. But we're gonna go out to the mountains, do a little more testing. Hopefully roll it this time, but let's do it. All right, we're back at the testing facility, and I am so happy this thing is moving. I was afraid and it wasn't drivable again, but we did a little aluminum TIG welding, a little rehab on the pedal. It's up and rolling now. We got Molly in the car. It's driving really well, so yeah. We drove this thing about 5 seconds, and now it's so
That was about a minute.
yeah. It was about 10
a lap
seconds.
before you guys got here.
She got all the way up here.
I took a lap over the rocks.
So RJ, what'd you see? What happened as soon as we walked over here?
Well, one tire was pointed this way and the other one was pointed this way, so
Maybe we
a
should
little bit of toe on it.
You want to just pull it up there?
So we did probably 8 hours of rehab today to get this thing up and driving again. And now I gotta go back to the lab because we snapped a tie rod. So now this goes. So we're gonna go back to the lab and see what we can do and see if we can get this up and driving. So we came out here to do some driving, and here's the result of not being able to see lines or vision.
I would go with like 4 extras of this.
So we're gonna go back to the lab and see if we can get this welded back on. It's sheared and bent, so I don't really know what we're gonna do. We have some spare ones. We gotta cut them down, so we're gonna do a little more rehab, and hopefully we can come right back out here before it gets too dark. So okay, we're back at the shop. We did a quick rehab on the axles, or the tie rods, I mean. Molly based, so there's not really a good way around it. We got RJ.
Had them bent up.
Family show, boss. Molly messed
So we're gonna work on getting a couple extras made, and hopefully get back outside and get some more testing going. All right, we did a quick job, changed everything up, and now we're heading back to testing. Hopefully this time we can actually test stuff.
We got extra tie rods.
Yeah, we got 3 of them this time, so hopefully this time we can actually test things
And the extra things are
and
broken.
go more than about 3 minutes before, you know,
I'd already taken
we
that
lose
off.
our sight and our vision and forget where we go. And I got the final one. We did a little weld job. I doubt this is right. It's probably not acceptable, but you know what? We're gonna go out and test it and see if this works. And hopefully we can spend more than like 10 seconds driving this thing without it breaking on us. I mean, this is the second thing we fixed today, and this is the third time we're trying to get this to work, so hopefully this is it. All right, RJ's getting the new bent, sheared, re-welded tie rod back in. Ugly. Yeah, this stupid thing, and hopefully, oh man, that does not look right whatsoever.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Dude, it looks so good. I can't wait. And we're gonna hopefully drive this thing some more. What do you say?
Yeah.
How's today felt to you, buddy?
It's defeating.
That's the look of
Alright, Molly.
Will someone take my phone?
So, whenever you turn right, first off, you go over there.
I know, there's a cliff.
Stay to the left and turn right. So if you don't fully make the turn, you don't fall off a cliff, you run into a little hill.
We don't have enough money for cones, so I think we should start volunteering bodies to get to the drop-off zones.
The next, you turn right and go up there. There's a little way you can go off to the right, but it's not a whole lot.
I know.
Okay? Off to the left, you can drive for a little bit up there. Then there are large drop-offs, like you're going to die. Like we're just gonna,
I'm just gonna go slow.
We're going to get a dozer. We're going to put.
After all this thing still runs, and we're gonna do some more testing. It's still aligned somehow. All right, go ahead. And it works. Okay. This is definitely not how you do things, and probably wouldn't recommend doing them this way, but it is what it is at this point. We're doing some more driving. What do you think so far?
It looks like it's holding up, so we'll give it another 5 seconds.
Do you trust the integrity of that tie rod?
I trust it.
Really? With the 3 welds that we've got on there? Which welder? There's 2 different welders.
I trust you all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. You're not going to say my name.
Nope.
Not give me the satisfaction. Nope.
I trust Jacob. That's Jacob.
If you're watching this, Jacob, he's giving you a shout out. Hashtag
Gotcha.
Wicked Welding.
I like the beard.
This is really cramped.
Oh, calm down.
What's down there?
Go down there.
What should I do?
You can take it off the mound if you want. Just
You go like back around.
okay. So we are going back to the lab. Is this a 4th time? 3rd time?
I've stopped.
It's one too many times. It's broke once again. What was it this time?
It was one of the adapters to get from the rack and pinion down to the tie rod. So
yeah, it's good we're getting these out now instead of at the competition, but we got a week left, and hopefully we're gonna get this fixed. So that's gonna wrap this up. If you guys like this, enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.
Go like that, or do you like?
Here's
actually
the mound that
he,
claimed
like,
me.
He like came up a ways, and then like the first time he landed down, that time he came up and he kind of landed on the side, and he kept trying to like go, and it was like down along the pile instead of like out. So
was not a good time.